All right. And then here, after you've said that, is where you would actually include your quote. Now, here's the great thing. You can take everything you write in here and just one for one, boop, put it in your essay. If you already included this information in your essay, it's already there. You already did a great job. Just put it in the outline so that I know that it's there. Okay. So that's the evidence step. Next step. Elaborate on the source. Why is this source significant? Explain the meaning of the source. Okay, so you've given me the quote, but now it's time to tell me what does it mean in the context of your paper. So here you might write something like, this source shows the importance of like people engaging with the jury system. And here is, or sorry, the justice system. And then you would elaborate, which means go into more detail. So you would go into more detail about maybe why that's so important for people to be involved. You could say something like the judicial system at first can seem boring, but with jury service, it provides a new point of view for people, and they could begin to become more involved in their community judicial system overall, right? Elaborating on the significance. Last thing, here's where you take it on home. Okay, how does this support your thesis statement? I like to think of this as one of three different ways. Essentially, you're answering here one of these questions. How does this help society? Why should we do this? And the easiest one, so what? Why should I care? Right? Okay, so we've got our claim, we've got our reason, we've described what the source is. You'll include the quote in the actual essay. You've elaborated on the significance of that quote. Essentially, you've told the reader why you bothered using it and what it has to do with your argument. Now it's time to relate it back to your thesis overall. So let's do, how does this help society? The crim justice system is in sore need of reform. It is hard to get support for that reform if people are not engaged with the system. Jury, here's my so what. Jury systems will help get regular people involved. Therefore, we should keep the jury system in America. Boom. So what I've done here is I've given you my so what. I've described in detail, and this is only 2 sentences. You could shoot for 4 sentences. What about this helps society? So that this is going to help with criminal justice reform. You could talk about sentencing disparities for Black and Latino people. You could talk about over policing of communities. You could talk about anything in criminal justice, and that serving on juries creates interest, and relating it back to your thesis. Therefore, we should keep the jury system. Boom. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for all of that for 3 reasons. For reason 1, reason 2, and reason 3. If you don't have a reason 3, you need to get a reason 3. You cannot earn a B or higher on this paper if you don't have 3 reasons, which is 3 body paragraphs. So you got to push yourself. Please get this done. If you have questions, send me an email or something. Get this turned in. If you did this in class, which many of you did, just whoop, take a photo of it, post it in the Google Classroom so I know that you did it. Super easy. Take you 20 seconds. And I hope everyone's doing okay. And go Raiders.